I always try to explain to people in general, brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, mentees, my youngest, you do not always have to be someone else's cup of tea. And it's okay. If you have to go through the motions, if you feel like you have to always do a dissertation every time you're in communication with a person, you have to turn your neighbor, stand on all fours, and just do the most like you're part of Barnum and Bailey Circus. They're not your tribe, and it's okay. Stop trying to make people a part of your circle when they're clearly showing you that they don't want to be. And I'm not saying relationships do not. No, I'm not even going to say they take work. They take different processes. Because even just saying they take work, that's another ism and schism via society that we've heard, we've adopted and adapted to. And it doesn't have to be. Does it really have to be like work? Because in 2025, when we think of the word work, it's like, oh, I'm tired. No, there's different processes you have to go through, which is okay. But be okay with people that you may desire to be a part of your tribe. But if they are showing you and displaying that they cannot meet you where you desire the relationship to be, I don't care if it's like two male friends, a bromance, or two girl pals. If they cannot love you the way that you want to be loved, if they can't gift you in friendship the way that you desire that the friendship to be, it's okay. Don't stay in it and then constantly argue with the other person and you're hurt on the inside because they're not living up to what you desire. It's like going into a store. If you're looking for something particular and the store doesn't have it, you do not holler at the cashiers. You don't call and speak to a manager. You do not write a letter to the CEO and say, why do you not have this specific thing in the store? We just don't carry that product. The store, the company, doesn't feel that it's beneficial for their brand, for the customers they serve, so they do not carry that product. It's the same thing with a relationship. It's a grand opening. Hey, everything is great in the beginning. You go into the store. Let's see what they have. If you see that the store does not fit your style, your liking, if you see that the individuals that you meet, and I don't care if you have a moment and you guys hang out, you meet at a gym, you fellowship at church, and you just connect. Was it a moment or was it ordained? It takes two. Let's think of science class. Let's think of chemistry. That's really the issue. You may connect with somebody and it's like, oh, they'd be a good person in my life, in my tribe, from what you see. But if they can't give you what you desire, stop trying to make people be a part of your life. That's literally where a lot of disagreements, arguments, what's the word? Offense comes in. Hey, this person, they don't desire to be who you want them to be, or they don't have the capacity. Either or, you are doing self-harm to yourself. Self-harm isn't just someone who's cutting, abusing alcohol, drug. No, a lot of people self-harm emotionally, thinking they can fix people. And it's okay that you can't. You have to learn to let people go. And it's about verbiage. It's about your thought process. no one is saying you have to cut anyone off, but stop trying to make everyone that you had a great moment with a part of your circle. People have a lot of emotional one-night stands. I meet plenty of people all day, every day. I just call them God moments. Just because I met you in aisle 9 at Target and God told me to give you a word or give a hug, and a hug led to a conversation led to prayer, that doesn't mean that, hey, give me your number, we're going to be bestie. No, learn to accept things for what they are and stop trying to make them bigger than what they're supposed to be. Pray about it. If it's meant for you to connect with that person, God will open up the door. You'll see that person again. We have a lot of good moments and try to turn them into stories and novels and get upset because we want people to be a part of the story and they don't want to. It's like a director, like, cut. No, you're not supposed to do that. Why didn't you call me? Why don't you come to this? Why don't you? They didn't want to, and you're still trying to make them a part of a movie that God didn't even tell you that you're supposed to create. Or God is like, hey, what are you doing? Yes, they were in chapter 3, but they were like a drive-by. You're giving them a whole scene. You're giving them a whole half a chapter. You are creating a whole script when I just wanted them to be a extra and walk past. Again, a lot of people have a lot of self-inflicted wounds with relationships. So just pray about it. Give it to God. Journal, write the vision, make it plain. When you see the stuff that you do, you see the stuff that they do or don't do, look at it. When people were in the world before they start living for Christ, it seemed like more people had more umph to them, more knowledge, more sense, more like, oh, what is that? I caught that. Then you cross over to the Lord and it's like the king and queen of being gullible. You're still dancing, you just change partners, that's all. You're still sharp and quick. You're just thinking differently. So yeah. Love yourself enough that if you don't have a big tribe, it's okay. I've even learned that, hey, I'm a lot of people's friend, but a lot of people aren't my friend. You know, the friend that you know a lot of people, you know how to do a lot of things, you have connections, and you just start learning people, observe people. Like you go to the park. You don't ride at the amusement park. You just go and kind of like people watch and eat. It's kind of like that. And when you observe and discover and see certain things, you have the power of how you're going to carry on. And I would just say, God, can you bless me with a couple of me's in my life? I would need a whole bunch. Just give me 2 of me's. The end. But yeah, think about it. Think about the little disagreements, arguments, and things like that you have with people in your life. Again, add family into that too. You look at scripture, there's a lot of tribes that weren't family by bloodline. Lot had to pitch his tent somewhere else. His uncle was like, I love you, but no sugar. We think differently. We move differently. You go up yonder. And it's okay. And it's okay. Doesn't mean I hate you. Doesn't mean I love you. But you know what? We're just on 2 different roads. And it's okay. Be strong enough. Love yourself enough. Yeah. God bless you guys.